Now we're subtracting a fraction from a mixed number, but this time we're going to get our answer by first changing the mixed number into an improper fraction. Remember, to change a mixed number to an improper fraction, we multiply the whole number by the denominator and then add the numerator. So 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11, and the denominator stays the same, so that's 11/5 as an improper fraction. And we're subtracting 3/4. But to subtract fractions, we need the denominators to be the same. Now the lowest common multiple of 5 and 4 is 20, so we can find equivalent fractions to 11/5 and to 3/4, which both have a denominator of 20. We use multiplication to find equivalent fractions, and 5 times 4 is 20, so if we do the same to the numerator, 11 times 4 is 44. Now 4 times 5 is 20, so we do the same to the numerator, and 3 times 5 is 15. So we can rewrite our question again. Instead of 2 and 1/5 or 11/5, we can write 44 over 20. And instead of subtracting 3/4, we can subtract 15 over 20, because that's equivalent, so it's the same size as 3/4. So now we have fractions with a common denominator, so the denominator stays the same in our answer, and 44 minus 15 is 29. So as an improper fraction, our answer is 29/20. But we can turn that back into a mixed number by dividing. 29 divided by 20 is 1 remainder 9, and the denominator stays the same, so that's 1 and 9/20. And we can check 1 times 20 is 20, plus 9 is 29. Now we have 2 and 1/3 minus 1/2, so we can change 2 and 1/3 into an improper fraction. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, so that's 7/3 as an improper fraction, but we're subtracting 1/2, and we need the denominators to be the same before we can do the subtraction. Now the lowest common multiple of 3 and 2 is 6, so we can find equivalent fractions which have a denominator of 6. 3 times 2 is 6, 7 times 2 is 14, 2 times 3 is 6, 1 times 3 is 3. So we can rewrite our question again. Instead of 2 and 1/3 or 7/3, we can write 14/6. And instead of 1/2, we can subtract 3/6. So the denominator stays the same, and 14 minus 3 is 11. So we get 11/6 as an improper fraction. To turn that back into a mixed number, 11 divided by 6 is 1 remainder 5, and the denominator stays the same, so that gives us 1 and 5/6. Let's have a look at the fraction bars to see what we did. So for this first question, we started with 2 and 1/5. We turned that into an improper fraction, so we had 11/5. But 11/5 is the same as 44/20, and we were subtracting 3/4, which is the same as 15/20. So if we take 15 of those 20ths away, that leaves us with 29/20, but that's the same as 1 whole and 9/20, so that's our answer. Then we had 2 and 1/3, but we changed that to an improper fraction, so we got 7/3. Then we found that 7/3 is the same as 14/6. We needed to subtract 1/2, which is the same as 3/6, so that left us with 11/6 left in blue, which is the same as 1 whole and 5/6. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that was helpful. If you're a teacher or a parent, then please subscribe or Go to keystage2maths.com to download resources for this lesson and many more. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.